Welcome back to the Dividend Diplomats YouTube channel. You know you're rolling with your boy Bert, the Hurt, and you got your boy Lanny, the Dividend Diplomats, and we're here to talk to you about stocks that increased their dividend this past week of October.
Before we get into it though, step into the ring, smash that subscribe button, give this video a thumbs up, check our store below to see if you want to get one of those cool Dividend Diplomats coffee mugs or even a sticker for your laptop. But, okay, shameless plugs aside everybody, let's get into this. What happened this last week, Lanny?
This was a nice big week for dividend growth stocks. I mean, that is the name of the game here, because when companies increase their dividend, if you're a shareholder, your income just went up.
You didn't have to do anything to get that dividend increase either. It probably happened while you were laying down, maybe while you were sleeping, or you were out for a nice walk.
Or while you were buying dividend stocks.
Could have happened, you're right.
Or while you were watching this channel, baby. Let's go. So we have 9 dividend stocks we're going to cover here on this video.
Yeah, and we're going to hit them hard, we're going to hit the pace going there, but just remember, the key is growing your passive income, as Lanny said. That's why we love these dividend increases. We want to see that passive income grow. We want to hit financial freedom. We want that passive income to cover our expenses. That is the name of the game.
It's the name of the game. You're in it to win it. This is what it's all about. So with these 9 dividend stocks we're going to cover, we're going to go over the increase rate, hopefully cover the dividend yield that they're currently at now after the increase. And we'll also cover how many years have they been doing this, because not all companies are dividend aristocrats as we would like them to be, which is 25 straight years of increasing their dividend. But we wanted to make sure to show, okay, is this a consistent increase that we should expect from this company?
Yeah, it's kind of like the miners for baseball. It's going to help us fish out and find these future dividend aristocrats. The companies have increased for 10, 11, 12 years. They're working towards that 25-year status, but it takes time to do it.
Takes a while to climb the mountain, takes a while to become the king of the ring. But there's 9 stocks to cover, so we're going to dive in. Bert, you want to kick us off with this stock, the first one, because I know this is a stock that you own in your portfolio.
It is, and you know what else I love, Landy?
What do you love?
Companies headquartered in Ohio. This one, headquartered Columbus, Ohio, one of the top 20
His alma mater.
banks in the country.
He loves Columbus.
I do. Believe it or not, Ohio has 3 of the top 20 banks in it, headquartered in there: Key, Huntington, and Fifth Third down in Cincinnati.
Bring it.
So this one is Huntington Bank, ticker symbol HBAN, fresh off their mega merger that they had.
Yes, they did.
Yes, they did. It was indeed, because Lanny has yet another mortgage servicer now. Is it 10 for you?
We're at least on like number 6 or 7.
Quick background: the company that Lanny had his mortgage through has sold the servicing rights to banks that have been acquired time after time after time. So every time the bank keeps getting sold, Lanny gets a notice, has to change his servicer. That bank was just acquired by Huntington.
Yeah, I'm getting real tired of going into my online banking and changing how I make my mortgage payment.
Yeah, so that aside, banks have crushed it. Huntington announced a 3.33% increase in their quarterly dividend from 15 cents to 15.5.
Not bad.
That is their 10th consecutive year increase in their dividend, and their yield is now 3.72%. I'm pumped up. I like this bank. I should have bought more. I'm mad I didn't, but I'm happy to have the position.
You can always get some more.
I could, but we'll have to run them through the Dividend Diplomats dividend stock screener to see in a future video. Let's move into number 2 here, Lanny, to keep the pace.
Sure. The second dividend stock really goes back to your hard drive storage, security, Seagate Technologies, ticker symbol STX. And they came in with a pretty solid dividend increase of 4.5%. They went from 67 cents per share per quarter to 70 cents, now yielding 3.14%.
Yeah, Seagate always seems to be popular in the dividend growth investor community. I feel like over the last decade or so, especially since we've become more of a part of it through our blog and everything else, Seagate always gets a lot of love from the dividend investors because they are a tech company that has a 3% plus dividend yield.
You know, not too bad. Congrats to the shareholders. I don't own them. I know you don't own them, Bert. But hey, pretty good investment right there, 4.5%.
Congrats. The third company was one that we were expecting, and we featured in our expected October dividend increase video.
Yes,
Get those Wranglers ready, get everything going. VF Corp, ticker symbol VFC. Or did they sell off?
They sold that off to the next company after this.
Yeah, stay tuned. Stay tuned for that one in our list coming up. So yeah, VF Corp announced a small 2% increase in their dividend, 49 cents to 50 cents. That was their new quarterly dividend.
The AT&T increase right there. That's the AT&T stock before they stopped growing their dividend.
Yeah, but that was actually what we expected. We weren't expecting anything. It met our.
We did, yeah. That's what we expected.
We said it was going to be 1 cent to keep that streak
They
going.
were who we thought they were.
Yeah, hey, consistency is nice sometimes, especially in the dividend investor world, even if it isn't the large increase that we sometimes hope for.
Hey, sometimes you can't always get what you want.
You can always get what you want.
So moving on to that fourth dividend stock is that spin-off / selling from VF Corp into Contour Brands. Bert actually had this on your watch list?
Yeah, it came from that video because we were looking at VF Corp and their dividend history, and then it was a quick pivot into Contour, like, oh, these metrics actually are looking pretty strong.
And then Bert, I guess when he wakes up, he puts his pants on and he says, real comfortable jeans.
Actually, you don't need to do that when you sleep in your Wrangler jeans. I'm kidding.
So Contour Brands, KTB, came out swinging for the fences with a 15% dividend increase right out the gate from 40 cents to 46 cents. And now they yield 3.57%.
I might have to put this one back up on the watch list because over the last month, even with that dividend increase, they haven't done much. They're down 3% this month.
Guys, when you think of Brett Favre, if you just put the R, after the E, you get Bert Favre.
There it is. Maybe I still can find some magic and get the quarterbacking going. I'm almost as tall as Baker. He's not that tall of a quarterback. It could happen, right?
So Contour Brands, 15% dividend increase. Congrats, big for retail right there. But Bert, let's see, going into stock number 5.
PPG Industries, ticker symbol. PPG. We love when the ticker matches the name.
It makes it so easy.
Yeah, they increased that quarterly dividend from 54 cents to 59 cents, a 9.3% increase.
Wow,
double the inflation rates that we're currently having.
Yeah, and it's actually above their average dividend growth rate. And this finally gets their yield up a little bit, but still pretty much on pace with the S&P 500 with the yield at 1.43%.
At least if you're going to have a 1.43% a lower dividend yield, you're going to have a higher dividend growth rate to go along with it. That's the combination you want to see.
Love it.
Interestingly, they're on the doorstep of becoming a dividend king. They've increased that dividend for 49 consecutive years with this announcement.
Let's go.
One more year, right?
2022. Let's go.
Yeah, so let's go on to number 6. A video we just featured here is an undervalued dividend stock to buy. I didn't buy them after the video. Maybe I should have, because this company delivered with the largest dividend increase on the list for this day. Who's this company, Lanny?
This is HP, ticker symbol HPQ. We threw out a tweet too because it was like, what the heck? They came out not just swinging for the fences, they hit it out of the ballpark. Pretty much had to stop the game because
the natural style. They hit the lights and the rafters.
Yeah, exactly. You had to call it. They shack and broke the rim. It's 29% dividend increase from HPQ. 29% again.
That's absolute insanity. Their yield is 3.3% after that dividend increase. The quarterly dividend is now 25 cents per share, up from 19.375 cents. I'm kind of happy they just rounded that one out and they're not dealing with a bunch of fractions here.
Yeah, that rounding is always frustrating. But in the way that management announced it, they said, hey, the new dividend's going to be $1 going forward annually, 25 cents per share per quarter. HP shareholders, congrats, bump in your pay.
Yeah, the stock jumped up here from the mid 27, 28 when we featured them in the video to the above 30 now. They're trading at 30.47 after the strong result and that huge dividend increase. So, hey, congrats everybody.
Nice. Let's go into the next dividend stock, Bert, number 7.
All right, this company, Crown Castle, ticker symbol CCI, increased that quarterly dividend from $1.33 to $1.47. Correct me if I'm wrong, Lanny, but that's a 10.5% dividend increase, isn't it?
Over 10% increase from Crown Castle. Your telecommunications, infrastructure, towers, real estate. I mean, just a behemoth in the industry. That's a huge increase.
Yeah, for an intensive industry as well, too. If they're working with telecom and all this, the towers and everything there, It's not exactly cheap, is it?
Now that yield swelled now back up to over 3.3% at 3.36% on the dividend yield. You know, it's nice to see them continuing that. You know, they're kind of a fairly young company, but, you know, increasing the dividend going forward.
Yeah, so with number 8, we're moving back to Ohio. We love it. I always love it, always call it out.
Man.
This one's in Cleveland, though.
Here we go, brownies. Here we go.
Lincoln Electric, ticker symbol LECO. They have a massive windmill here in Cleveland that you drive by every time you go down
the windmill.
Yeah, 90 pass through Cleveland, you see the Lincoln Electric windmill, and that delivered a huge dividend increase for the company from 51 cents to 56 cents.
Nice.
That's their new quarterly dividend, a 9.8% increase.
7 years of increase in the dividend. Yield is now at 1.6%. So again, similar to PPG, lower on the dividend yield, but high on that dividend growth. But now let's dive in, Bert. I'm going to have to kick it to you because I know you own this stock.
I do.
Plus, it's back in Ohio.
Back in Columbus. We're heading down 71 again.
Gosh.
71 up north to 90 to see Lincoln Electric, back down 71 to Columbus to see AEP, ticker symbol AEP. One of my favorite electric utilities that we own because it is just consistent. The price appreciates. They do a great job managing that balance sheet, and their earnings and dividend, I don't use them for power. They're not here in Cleveland, but
nope, they're not.
Their dividend increase of 5.4% is in line with their 5-year average dividend growth rate. And if you look back over the years, their dividend is always in that 5 to 7% increase range.
Solid. Again, 11 straight years. The yield gets closer to 4%. 3.74%. Again, it's just like a good package if you own this utility player because in total it's up, you know, it's over 9% dividend factor for a utility company.
Yeah, and it's hard to come by for a lot of them. So I'm excited. It's a kind of set it and forget it investment that I had years ago, and I couldn't be happier that I bought it when I did.
Congrats on the increase, brother.
Thank you. Should we summarize them, all 9 of them?
All right, so here we go with the 9 stocks. I'll take over the first 5 and kick it to Bert for the last 4. So to start it off out the gate, to summarize, Huntington came out with a 3.33%, ticker symbol HBAN. Seagate came next with STX at a 4.5% increase. VF Corp, third on the list, ticker symbol VFC, came in with a measly 2%, 1 penny. And then Contour Brands, the spinoff, KTB, ticker symbol, came in with a nice 15% increase. Fifth, PPG, ticker symbol PPG, came in with, again, a 9.3% dividend increase.
I feel like I'm like the tag team partner that's just like over there, just like tag me in. All right, I'm in the ring, let's go. Number 6, HP, ticker symbol HPQ, 29% increase. 7, Crown Castle, CCI, 10.5% dividend increase. Lincoln Electric in the 8th spot.
LECO.
Yeah, there it is. LECO is the ticker, 9.8%. And batting last here for this month is AEP, ticker symbol AEP, 5.4%.
There it is. 9 dividend stocks, 9 dividend increases. That income is growing, your cash is flowing, and the dividend diplomats are here to talk to you about this.
So let us know how many you own. I own Huntington and AEP from the list. So I went 2 for 9 today. What about you?
Goose egg. I don't know any of these dividend stocks.
So let us know how many you own, how much your income grew from these, or if we missed one, let us know who increased your dividend over the last week.
There were a lot of increases. We covered 9 that I felt like everybody would kind of know a little bit about these companies potentially, or they were just really large dividend increases. We didn't talk about Sallie Mae or Brown & Brown, but they also increased their dividend as well this past week.
If you haven't, subscribe to our channel. Give the video a thumbs up. Thank you for your support, everyone, over the last 1.5 years as we launched this YouTube channel. Let's keep it growing and keep on producing dividend videos.
It's all about dividend investing here at this channel. This was Bert and this was Laney from the Dividend Diplomats.
Over and out.